African musicians have been making waves in the music industry for decades. From the soulful sounds of Fela Kuti and Miriam Makeba to the recent hits of Wizkid and Yemi Alade, African music has been transforming the music landscape across the world. Here are some of the most influential African musicians who have made a lasting impression on the music industry. Fela Kuti, known as the King of Afrobeat, Fela Kuti is one of the most influential African musicians ever. He was a Nigerian musician, composer, political activist, and multi-instrumentalist. He fused traditional Nigerian music with jazz, funk, and highlife to create a unique sound. His music was heavily political and he used it to speak out against the Nigerian government. His influence has been felt across the world, and his music continues to inspire musicians to this day. Miriam Makeba, also known as Mama Africa, Miriam Makeba was a South African singer and civil rights activist. She was an iconic figure in the fight against apartheid and toured around the world spreading her message of freedom and justice. Her music fused traditional African music with jazz, gospel, and soul, and she became the first African musician to receive international acclaim. Youssou N'Dour is a Senegalese singer and songwriter who is responsible for introducing the world to the musical genre of mbalax. His music blends traditional Senegalese folk music with elements of jazz, soul, and pop. He has won multiple Grammy Awards and has been recognized by the United Nations as a cultural ambassador. Wizkid is one of the most popular and successful African musicians today. He has become an international star with his unique blend of Afrobeat, hip-hop, and R&B. He has collaborated with some of the biggest names in music, including Drake and Chris Brown, and his songs have been streamed millions of times across the world. Yemi Alade is a Nigerian singer and songwriter who has been making waves in the music industry. Her music fuses Afrobeat, R&B, and pop, and she has become the first African female artist to reach 1 million followers on Twitter. She has collaborated with artists such as Angelique Kidjo and Wizkid, and her music has been featured in films and television shows.